Fired up. J-Sette fired up. Hey, fired up.
It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a dope beat. Step two, step two, step two, step two, step two. It's been a long time. We shouldn't have left you without a dope beat. Step two, step two, step two.
Hey, yo, what's happening? Dope intro right there. You know that's nostalgia right there. That's nostalgia.
Yo, what's happening? 99
2000. What it do? Peace. Welcome back to Tiger Talk TV. It's band session with the boom. You got your boy Terrell Key, aka T-Reezy.
And it's your girl Danielle, aka Don Yeezy.
And you got your boy Toby Johnson, aka Furious Styles.
I don't know if y'all heard that song or not, but it's been a long time. It's been a long time. I've left you. Yo, so check this out. If you have not followed the page, like the page, check us out. We're on all the platforms, wherever you get your podcasts, wherever you get your situations where you're watching videos and online. We're on Spotify, we're on Apple Podcasts, we're on Google Podcasts, and we're also on YouTube. But when you go to YouTube, make sure you go to the subscribe button, slide to the right, bing, click the bell so you can get notifications every time we go live, every time we post a video, every time we have anything going on, because it all helps the cause. That's I love Jackson State University. Toby Danielle, I've missed you guys. We've not been here in a while. This is so like, where have we been?
So much. Wow.
Hey, so, I told my son today, like I'm playing today. He's like, I thought y'all were done.
What? Why did
That's what he thought, because he hadn't done it so long.
Yeah, but so here's the thing about the young whippersnappers. The young whippersnappers, they don't understand that. So it's football season. We've been traveling. We've been going in and out of town. We've been busy. We've been busy with just life and work and stuff. So we're here. We made it. We're back. But we done been to Vegas.
Yeah.
We went to homecoming.
Oh.
We've gone to ski. We've gone out of town. We visited different schools and different games of away games. Well, we're back though. We're back. We're here. We're in the it's mid-season, y'all. It's mid-season. It's
fourth quarter now. It's fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the fourth quarter.
What'd you say, D?
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, it's the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Beginning of fourth quarter. Okay, cool. Well, the beginning of the fourth quarter, we're back. We're here. So y'all. So listen. So many things have been popping off. The boom has been booming. JSU has been doing their thing. The football team been doing their thing. All things JSU have been popping, but we've just been in the midst of it, just watching it, flowing with it, seeing all of the posts and the videos and the YouTubes and the IGs and the Facebooks. So it's a lot been going on. Let's see, homecoming, Vegas, like all of those, like. Man, I don't want to get that. That's like 18 minutes, right?
No, that's a whole show.
That's a whole show. So we're not gonna get into it. But those are the things. Some of those things. So D didn't go to Vegas. Oh, you know what? We talked about Vegas on one of our shows in the past, and I was just so excited about Vegas. Yeah, we're going to Vegas, and then Viva. So we went to Vegas and we did the Vegas thing when we tore Vegas up. There's a pom pom still on the strip. I promise.
Yeah, I picked it up. It's right here.
Oh, you the one got the
I picked
Caught
it
it.
up.
You
No,
caught it.
you don't leave a soldier on the ground.
You don't.
You got to get it home. You got to get it home.
You don't leave a soldier on the ground. So
You got to
look.
bring it home.
So how y'all been? How y'all season been? Like, you know, season, fourth quarter. We didn't win fourth. We didn't fourth quarter. How y'all season been?
Season's been great. I'm just, at the edge of my seat. I'm looking forward to what the team is gonna do the rest of the season. I'm looking forward
Mhm.
to what's to come with the boom.
Yeah.
For the rest of the season, it's been a good season thus far for both the football team and the boom, of course. So I'm just looking forward to the next few games, see how that turns out, and where we go from there.
Hey, hey,
Hey,
Yeah, yeah.
I
yeah.
get it. I get it. Me too, man. Like I'm so excited about this season. Like Vegas was great as far as just being able to hang out with friends and people that I hadn't seen in a couple of months, or a year, and just be in a different city and just hang out and just have fun. It was unfortunate that our team lost, because it put us in a situation where we got to win out, and hope you know Alabama State and Bethune Cookman more. We got to take that game to make sure that we go to the Celebration Bowl, because we know Celebration Bowl. That's when we all go to the Mecca. We go to Atlanta. So like
Hey,
everybody come there.
Come
We got to get back to the A. Like that. That's where we trying to go. Everybody. You planning your Christmas. Like, what am I gonna give my kids for Christmas? Depends on if we go to Celebration Bowl. Like,
oh, that sounds terrible. Hey, but it's true.
and I'm
Hey,
gonna tell
that's
you,
true.
What
like,
am I kidding my
cause
kids?
like, if we going to the A for real, like everybody that's on my Christmas list is getting stuff from this store
ah, ah.
right here.
Come on,
They get
store.
stuff from the shop. They get stuff from the shop. So like, hey, y'all gotta go ahead, man. Go support the cause, man. DI love
That you
support
be
band sessions with the boom. Walk around with some shirts with get a
rocking with
coffee cup. We
yeah.
got it's more stuff in the store right now. I think we got some hats that's dropping and everything. So like, yeah, support the cause and everything. But like, hey, we trying to get back today.
We trying to get back today. Yeah, that's what's
Hey.
up. Hey, babe. So that's dope, y'all. All right, y'all. So we back again. We got another show, and we have another special guest because what?
All I guess is
All our
special.
guests are special.
All of our guests are special. All right. If y'all don't have anything else, I want to go ahead and get to the guests, y'all,
Let's
because
do it.
I just get excited every time we have somebody on here because I'm about to learn some stuff. It's always our people, whether we march with them or not. Just the fact that they boom, they J-Sets, they're drum majors, they're band directors, they're banner carriers, they're whoever. It's all within that block. From the banner carrier to the piccolo, of the words of the famous Dr. Lewis Liddell. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, our next special guest coming to the stage, Mrs. Jenear. Kid. Woo,
Hey.
woo, 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 woo. There she go.
Hello.
Jenear, what's going on with you, lady?
Nothing but just chilling in the A.
Chilling in the A.
In the
So
A.
we got the A at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
We got Florida over here, and I'm over here in Memphis, Tennessee. So the A representing rocking tonight. So Jenear, we're going to go ahead and get started. First and foremost, let me say thank you for thank you for coming on to the show. Thank you for spending your evening with us. How are you doing today?
Having me. I totally appreciate this and the platform. I really enjoy it.
The platform. So it's always a pleasure when we get guests on. It's always a pleasure we can get some J-Sets on here to talk about some J-Set stuff. We've had some J-Sets on. They've told us some things that we didn't know, and we're gonna learn some things tonight. So first and foremost, man. So I'm gonna turn it over to Toby. I'm turning it over to Danielle because you're here. We're gonna go ahead and get started. We're not even gonna waste any time.
Okay.
Miss Kid, like
Hey.
first and foremost, thank you for coming on the show. But tell us your boom story. How did it start? How did it begin? Where did you first find out about the Sonic Boom of the South? How did you feel? And like, how in what you're doing now that's still connected to the Sonic Boom of the South?
So I went to Redan High School, that is in Stone Mountain, Georgia. And to be honest, we more so focused on schools that were more so on the east side.
Mm-hmm.
So I did have a band director from Jackson State. His name was Christopher Burns. He
Mm-hmm.
played the trombone, right? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Chris.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Okay.
so
SOP.
that was my first just introduction to the boom. But and he really didn't speak on it much, but that was my connection to the boom. Also, Dr. Berry, James Berry, he was one of the administrators
Mm-hmm.
at my school. And
Mm-hmm.
I was on the dance team, of course, and he was telling me about the J-Sets because I want to say he was in the boom too.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Maya. Maya was my captain, but she was leaving out when I was coming in. So she created the audition piece and everything. And Maya auditioned for the J-Sets and she danced as well. And she brought back a video that, of course, they were sneaking video cameras in the tryout. So she brought back a video. And her audition was Swoop, and it was in the old gym.
Mm-hmm.
So Reading did the pregame for the classic. I want to say it was North Carolina A&T and Jackson State, and they played in a dome. And we did the pregame, and we went back to the stands, and then I saw the halftime show. And the halftime show was Swoop with Tiger Girl. So
Oh,
I, so
so we got to go back because like people don't know like Swoop the song they know it. I know Swoop and then Jay says that's the one y'all do the flip on your elbows.
elbow part. Yeah.
Yeah, the elbow cartwheel that because I remember playing the snare drum and y'all was in front of and that's the first time I realized like oh they athletes.
Yeah.
That was crazy. But Tiger Girl, what's Tiger Girl?
Whew. Tiger Girl was the uniform because it was fitting to the body. It had, cutouts in certain areas, and it just made you look thick because of the pattern.
Yeah.
You
It was
know, we
Lululemon
Not,
before
always
not thick.
Lululemon too.
look thick.
Thick.
And like when I auditioned, well, when I saw the show, I said, "Oh no, that's where I need to go. That's where I want to go." Because to be honest, I was looking at Morris Brown, Bubbling Brown Sugar. I also looked at Southern University. Reason is because one of my instructors who taught multiple camps at my school, they were from Southern, and so I had more of a technical background in high school. So I did say that if I did not make the J-Sets, that I would also audition for Southern University.
Mm.
Um, but I maybe made my routine up the week before, and I had never been to Mississippi. That was my first time actually seeing a band like Jackson State and the dancers, because, like I said, we were FAMU, Bethune Cookman. So I looked at 14K as well. We were Tuskegee. Those are like the parades and things that we did in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my first introduction to the boom. So I was like, no, I got to do that. So yeah, I made my routine maybe up a week prior to, and that was my first time traveling to Mississippi and seeing Mississippi.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, ooh, oh, okay, it's a lot different than the
It's
city.
different. Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, and that was a oof. That Friday, Saturday, and Sunday took me down through there. I must say
Yeah.
that was the most stressful moment that I ever had in my life.
Uh,
I felt even auditioning for Drumline was stressful, but That was way more stressful than anything. I did drumline in my senior year of high school. So that was
Ooh.
fall during band season. So I was in the band dancing and auditioning for drumline, in drumline, still marching in the band, and then performing. I was doing a
Hold on,
lot.
hold on. Time out.
What? Wait,
You dance with
hold on.
Zoe,
Well,
Saldana,
yeah, I was in the
Nick,
front.
Nick Cannon, and all of them?
Yes,
So,
Shit,
I
so
was
you didn't know she was in Drumline?
I did
You know
not
she.
know that.
So
I,
I didn't know the time. I
I
didn't know
gotta go
that
back and watch that
timeline.
movie.
Hold
I didn't
on.
realize that was when you were in high school though.
yes, I was still in high school. I was in my senior year. I was the only high school dancer that made the team.
Wow.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hmm.
I
You know,
never knew that.
Never knew that. She ain't even got the Jack
All
State
right,
yet.
my bad. I ain't mean to take
She
your
ain't even got
thing
the
too.
Jack State yet.
no,
I ain't
you
mean to take
funny.
your thing too
We ain't
breezy.
even found out her crab meat
Yours.
yet.
It's yours. It's yours.
Go
Yeah,
keep going.
we'll get to that. So that's crazy. So I'm sorry. So no, D, you're more than welcome to use that. I never knew that. So don't lose your thought. I remember when Drumline came out, we
Hmm.
all went to the movies together. It was
Hmm.
like the entire band. And Disney, so you said so your senior year was 01?
Hmm.
So I mean you came to Jackson State in 01. So you came like right
No,
after we.
I came
No.
in '02. It came out in it came out in '02.
But you oh sorry, so they shot the movie before.
Hmm.
My bad. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
All
So
right.
it wasn't
we
when
wasn't
I was
marching at the time.
the movie wasn't out yet.
So what's the crazy thing is this is what I remember. And this is how we get off on a tangent. When Drumline came out, it was the big talk that Jenear was in the movie. But because we knew you, we knew who you were, we knew you, but it was like, yeah, Jenear in the movie. But I don't think we were thinking, yeah, the movie was shot last year. Like they've
Hmm.
been shot there. She wasn't even here yet. So it's crazy how, all right, okay. All right. So you were in the movie Drumline. So you tried out for Drumline and J-Sette in the
Well,
same.
I was still in the band in high school. So we had a performance one day and we went back to the band hall and there were these flyers all over the ground, like somebody just tossed them up and just left them there. And it had 20th Century Fox on it. So I'm like, what's this?
That's early
So
2000 Instagram.
right,
Just throw it in the air.
right, just throw it in the air. Somebody get one. And so I said, oh, I want to try out for this. And that was like September-ish,
Okay.
2001.
Okay.
And so audition process, and I'll tell this little tidbit. I was actually late arriving to the audition. And the reason is because my dance teacher said that she was going to take me, but she stood me up. And my mom said, well, just come on, let's go. And so I actually missed the sign-in part and actually missed the learning of the first routine. So when I got there, the band director said, hey, just skip this part, just go in there and learn that dance. By the time I got to the band hall or where they had the audition at, they had stopped teaching. And they said, you can no longer move when you stand in line. It's audition time. So I was the last person standing in line because I had missed everything. So I had to learn the audition piece by view as the groups went.
Wow.
Like
Yeah.
during the audition, like the
During
audition is happening and you
the,
learning it.
the actual audition is happening, and I'm
Wow.
at the last person on the end. And as because no one could move, no one could practice and stand in line. You had to just stand there and wait your turn. So I had maybe about, I'd say maybe about 8 to 10 groups that were in front of me that I had to sit there and look and learn it while I was in line. So
Question. So, like, were you like doing hand moves and stuff like that
no,
while they was doing
no,
it? Are you like
you,
you were unviving it? You were like when she
you
was trying out. You was like
you
just
could
looking.
not move. You can do nothing. So when my last group got to the end, I almost got discouraged, and I was like, I can't do this, and I was about to snatch my number off and walk out, and they was like, no, get back in line. So I was like, oh. So the beginning of the routine was a freestyle. So I freestyled like crazy. And then I went into the portions that I could remember as a routine. So that was like, I made it past that part. I was like, blessing. So audition number 2 was like a 12, 8 count routine. I killed that 12 8 count routine. Oh my, because I was
Yeah.
like, I have no choice. I got to make up for, the slip, So I killed that routine. And I want to say they had an audition for like, it was like over 300 and something people, and they only chose 9. And I was one of the 9.
Wow.
Wow, that's
Wow.
crazy.
Wow. That's an
Wow.
Man, I
amazing
never.
Crazy.
story.
Yeah.
Jenear, okay, I'm sure all of us have questions. Um, the fact that you saw the flyer and you were like, "Oh, I want to do this," right? Like, what was that about? Like, what gave you the confidence to be like, "Yeah"?
To
And
be
then I have a follow-up question.
okay. To be honest, I have I was passed up on a lot of opportunities because I wasn't old enough. To be truthfully honest, I lied about my age. You're supposed to be 18. I was 17. But how I kind of got away with it is that they actually used high school band students in the movie.
Yeah.
So if you were able to do that, I can do this, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, of course, when I gave them my ID and I gave them my social, you could pull it up and be like, But I was like, I'm willing to work. But when I saw that flyer, and the thing is, it didn't have any like, oh, this is for Drumline, a movie. It had nothing on it. It just said 20th Century Fox, and then it had dance audition, and it had a location, a time, and a date. And so I was like, oh, it's at Southwest DeKalb. So I was like, oh, I want to do this. I want to do this. I was like, is anybody else going to do it? And nobody else from my high school dance team went. Only me.
That was
Why did
gonna be
why
my
you?
follow-up. Go ahead, Terrell.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry. No, 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 no. I'm sorry. You had a follow up. I just want to know why they didn't go, but don't answer my question. Go ahead, D. I'm sorry. Go ahead, D.
At
The
least I
follow.
don't remember anybody else going. Because if so, we would have connected,
Yeah.
somewhere.
Roll together. Same
All right.
crowd.
I don't recall. Okay, maybe my co-captain went, but I don't know. I don't remember anybody else from my high school going. I didn't see nobody.
Were there any other high school girls? Like,
Yeah.
were there students? Okay,
hmm
that
Yeah,
audition. Okay,
they were
okay.
high school students. But like I said, 18.
Mm.
So I don't know if that kind of like discouraged some folk. I was like, man, whatever. I'm finna do this.
Mhm.
Because like I said, there were multiple opportunities that I had to pass up because I wasn't old enough. Like I auditioned for to be a dancer at a Super Bowl. I didn't make it because I wasn't old enough. Um, I took karate as a little girl, and my mom said that I was so good that I had scouts looking at me for the Olympics. And my mom said that she didn't want, she was a single mom, 2 kids, didn't have the time and opportunity to put towards that. So that is something that I had to give up. The opportunity to, you know, go to the Olympics. Um, it was some other things. I was also in a singing group too. Um,
Talent all around,
Mhm.
and
man.
my mom didn't like the fact that I also met Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis, and I sang in front of them. Memory.
What?
Oh,
Yes. My mom didn't like the fact that when we auditioned or when we sang, we were in a nightclub and it was late. So she didn't she didn't like that life. And so that was something that I kind of had to pass on to, and it hurts me to this day. So
Nah, good for mama. Mama knew.
Right. I can still carry a tune, but you know, dance has always been my first love, but you know, I love to sing too. And Amina was in the singing group.
What?
Yes, I met Amina way before Jackson State.
Wait,
And
Amina that was in the boom?
Amina, yes.
I didn't know she was a singer. I gotta
Yeah.
call her. Girl, you tell me you sang.
And one of the other members, her name is Crystal. She got married. I forgot her last name, but she writes music today, and she wrote Rihanna's "Do You Make Me Feel Like Only Girl in the World." She wrote 24/8 or 25/8 for Mary J. Blige. Yeah, she's written a lot, and she's gotten a couple of Grammys. So that was like a life that I kind of had to pass on, but I knew I had a heart for it. But I had to pass on. So like I said, it was a lot of opportunities that I had to pass on in life because of age and because of other circumstances. So I said, whatever. I'm finna lie about this one. I'm finna get something.
So tell me, what high school did you go? What high school did you graduate from?
Redan.
And was it a performing arts high school, or
No?
You just grew up in an area that just had so much talent?
Well, yeah, I guess my mom was in the band. My mom's a choir director. She was a drum major in the band. She played clarinet.
Come on, mama.
Played the clarinet and the snare drum.
Shout out to wait. Your mom played clarinet and the snare drum?
No,
snare drum. She played snare
you
drum.
played the snare drum.
Like she played with the clarinet.
Hmm?
She played with the clarinet. She played snare drum.
She played snare drum was her thing.
You see, I said played twice, but it just sound different.
I heard it.
She played the clarinet, but she played snare drum.
It's always the snare drummers. It's always the snare drummers. It's always them.
You know, I still know my rudiments and everything. My wrist tight, but you know what I'm saying? I can say the game that I played a sudden impact, and that was every day in high school.
See.
Sudden impact. Wow, I hadn't heard that in a long time.
And then I joined the team. I was tried out my junior year, and then I became captain my senior year.
Talent.
Yeah,
so how did that lead to Jackson State?
Well, that ties into that North Carolina A&T performance that we did the pregame for, and that's how I saw Jackson State. And of course, you know, YouTube and videos weren't out, so it was word of mouth. It was by vision. You know, that's how we were able to see different things. And like I said, we didn't go that far west. We stayed more so on the east. So that was like, I was like, oh, so it's other people out here and they sound good. I said, whoa, because over on this side, Morris Brown was the it school. They had the good band, good dancers, you know, and, you know, Atlanta. But I did not want to stay home. I wanted to go away for school. Yeah.
Choose Jackson State. She did.
She did.
She did. There she goes. What year was this? What year is this right here?
This is 01, 02.
02. Okay.
So so yeah, I auditioned in April 2002 to No Parking, created by Aquita Patillo.
Oh wow!
Shout out Aquita.
That routine was sick.
And that routine had me jumping in my sleep. That's what my mama was telling me. First, did you get any rest? Your body was just jumping. And then, you know, back in the day, it wasn't no video recording. Can I record you doing this? That was off of pure memory.
Right.
Yes.
Wow.
Our crab sister said that she would go to sleep and she would wake up on the other side of the bed because she was doing a dance routine.
That is true.
In her sleep.
You know, like so, like it's a real thing.
That is real.
Wow, guys.
That's I know there was a lot drop in one.
No.
She said she would end up at the other end of the bed.
Yeah.
That It's
Yeah.
about the
Yeah,
same level.
Won't see us, Nelly.
Right.
yeah, it's
Mhm.
about
That's awesome.
Wow,
Okay. Oh
that's
man. So
intense.
yeah, you definitely dropped some you dropped a whole bunch of stuff on us. But it's good to know that. It's good to learn that. I told you I was gonna learn some stuff tonight. Um
I've
yo,
learned a
so
whole bunch
right.
already, and we're
All
only
right.
like,
We just getting in. So let's move on. So okay.
mm,
So you got to the boom, you made it. Boom. You've been dancing, you danced. Did you march all 4 years?
of course.
You marched
Yeah.
all 4 years. Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
I was the last crowd in my year from my line to do all four.
mm.
Wait,
It was 6 of us.
you were the last.
You were
So
the only
every.
one left.
I was the only one left.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
Really?
that's a story though.
Hmm.
Wait,
That's a
where'd it
story.
go? Where the rest of them go? They didn't make
So
it. They didn't make it. They
the
didn't make
first
it.
year it was me, Seneca Berry, Candace Bingham, Crystal Johnson, and I'm saying old names. Some of the ladies are married.
Yeah.
And, Danica and Tanisha. So it was 6 of us.
Okay.
So
And
people fall out over the years.
yeah, yeah. And so let's see. Candace didn't come back after the first year. And then Danica didn't come back after the second year. Seneca didn't come back after the first year either. And then Crystal didn't come back after the third year, I want to say. And then I was by myself. But it was okay.
Solo dolo. But you
Yeah,
held
it was
you held
okay.
it down. You held it down though.
Yeah.
Man,
It
that's
I,
happens, man.
I
It
bet.
happens.
I
It
bet
happens.
for '02 you held it down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she really
And
did.
that's
then
what's.
back then, Miss Worthy didn't allow you to kick unless you did 4 years.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Taught
I
us
agree with
something
that.
right there.
I agree with
Taught
that.
us
I
Yeah.
agree.
something.
I agree. I
She
agree.
said,
Yeah.
look,
I say it
don't
out
don't
loud.
look,
That's
don't
why
come out this
Jenear said,
stage.
"Of course, I was gonna kick."
I got
Right.
to.
You
What
kick
you
by
mean?
yourself. You
Right.
kick by yourself.
Yo,
Yeah.
it's a lot of things so I'm hearing these stories and I'm thinking about little clips of some of these events that have occurred. Like there's a video of you guys kicking, and you were the only J-Sette in the line kicking on the field. There's a video somewhere,
Kicking the happy
somebody's
feelings.
phone. What'd you say?
Mm-hmm.
You're kicking the happy feelings.
Kicking the happy feelings. Was it happy feelings? Did y'all kick the
Yeah.
happy feelings?
Now, I will say, Tara was up there.
Tara. Okay.
She was right next to me
Tara was right next to you. All
Okay.
right
because
then.
Tara actually joined in her sophomore year, which
Mm.
completed 3 years. And I'm
Okay.
Mhm.
guessing, you know, she was a cheerleader the first year. So
Oh,
I'm
whoa.
wondering if that was some sort of
Yeah, I
Mhm.
would say I would allow that as a leader.
yeah,
Like, yeah, you
yeah,
you 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 serving the university. So like,
exactly.
hey, let me go
So
ahead and put you in here. I've never heard of a cheerleader transforming over into a J set.
well, we had another one, my line sister, Ashley.
Shut up.
Hmm.
Danielle, you knew this?
I think so.
Oh, I didn't
Maybe,
know it
maybe.
was a
I think
thing.
so.
Yeah, she auditioned and she made it. Hmm.
Forgive my ignorance, guys. That's
It's the
crazy.
snare drummers. If you played an instrument, you would have
Hey,
probably
hey,
done all
I
you.
guess play snare drum. Go
Man, when she
somewhere.
was J-Sette, when
Go
she was
somewhere.
J-Sette though, she was J-Sette. She
Hey,
played snare drum. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. You know,
Jenear.
we be messing with y'all all the time. Y'all be in that room locked away. Yo, so Jenear, so like, man, I don't.
I got a question about you getting to Jackson State and the J sets. We've talked about this before. The J sets will come over. They may come over to the band hall, or the captain may come over to the band hall to kind of record the band, or you all will, of course, meet us at the field. But do you remember, like, how did that feel? Like you practicing on the field for the first time with the boom?
Ooh.
Good question. Ooh wee.
What was
Yeah.
that like?
Was it was a little scary because the band would say anything, anything.
Yep.
Of course, you would hear it from back there, over there. Who's she skinny? Or who is that?
Yeah.
Who her hair nappy? You know, something like that. You know, so it's like,
Can't
who they
you
talking
can't have low self-esteem.
about?
Can't
Right.
have low.
But it it was exciting as well because, you know, it's just a different view from the old gym. And that's a good question. It has so many emotions behind it. It's like I'm here, I'm actually doing this. This is hard. I know I didn't mess up, but they told me I did. Um,
Terrible.
you know, like, can I get some help? Figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's a lot of emotions in that, but I don't regret none of it. All of the experiences, good, bad, and ugly, it built me to who I am today.
Mhm.
So I'm thankful for all of those situations that I experienced. It made me very, very strong. I totally agree.
Those
Man,
challenges.
Mm-hmm.
right. That's a
Hey,
good
Miss
question. That's a really good
Miss
question.
Kid, I got two fire questions. Like, just throw an answer out because like because it's so much that I admire and want to understand and get answers from you. But I know we're not going to be able to do that within with the limited time that we do have.
To be
Um,
continued.
yeah,
Hey,
it'll be like 3-4 episodes.
Sure.
all
Like
Yeah. Mhm.
so. Like, talk to us about like what was your favorite feature song that you danced to while you was at Jackson State?
mm. Oh,
Yeah. So many. Too many. Too many to name.
nights, nights.
Okay,
Nice but nice. Okay.
Interesting.
get that.
Very interesting.
Nice by nights.
Yes.
Hmm.
Uh,
Any song with the tiger print outfit?
yeah, Swoop was one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
my favorite.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah. And but what I did not like sometimes is that the song we auditioned to, the band wouldn't play it.
Oh
Uh,
yeah,
and
on purpose.
I think Doc was like, no, I want to play that. No, let's dance to something else. You know, and it's like, you know, really grooving with this song and then having to dance to it. We're like, oh, what's that? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay, let's find a new groove, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I like how like they can actually use their audition songs and the band will play them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Next question. Like, so we've been playing for years. Like, we've been doing this for like 2 years, but we've been playing with the idea of doing couple shows because there's so many couples that's come through the
Mm.
Sonic Boom of the South. Um, you are married to someone that marched in the Sonic Boom of the South. How that
Yeah.
happen?
Mhm.
And then,
um of course, me being a freshman, I wasn't looking at nobody. And I had a boyfriend at the time. So I wasn't looking at anyone. And second semester, that was the time where, you know, we could chill. We could go out. We could,
Walk on the
you
grass.
know, you know, it was like, oh wow, freedom. Now I get to unveil myself. So we would go to 1004 in the Palisades. That was Tanisha them room.
Sleepy.
Yeah. And everybody would just be in there and just be chilling, having fun, playing cards, all of the above. And I saw Cedric there. I did not look his direction at first, but I will say what attracted me to him was his legs.
his,
That boy
his
had
legs.
nice legs. He was bow-legged like he was sitting on a horse.
Wait a minute. Wait. His legs?
His legs.
Said, what's up, said roll horses. Said, did you ride horses? Said,
Oh,
I mean, you
I'm
can,
talking
you can
about
run track. You
I'm
can
sorry.
run track. You can run.
bow-legged all the way up. And I was
Okay.
like, oh, And then, of course, he was in the band, so they had a little muscle to them and a little shape and form. So I was like, oh, okay, because I've always said women look at men from toe to head. Men look at women from head to toe. That's how sometimes you'll fall in love with a face and a body not be all that. Like, how he get with her? But with women, we go from bottom up. So we'll fall in love with it, be like, oh, the body. And then be like, oh, maybe that's something to do with.
She stopped
But
at the bow legs. She was like, bow legs.
oh God.
she stopped at the
Child
legs.
said-
You hear me? She had to make it up to the face.
She didn't make it up to the face.
right. So, but he was a handsome guy, and I liked his personality. Had a great personality. So yeah, we met 10:04 and just through the parties and just chilling. And I ain't gonna go deep off in there.
Yeah,
But
child shit.
Take your time now. Take your time. Take your time. Let him use you. Let him use you.
himself to me, and I kind of ignored him. But when I ignored him, he introduced himself to my dance line sister.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, okay. So since I ain't gonna play you going next door. I said, oh, that's what you do? Okay, cool. But
We
yeah,
gotta get us a musical clip like JSU love stories.
Oh God, yes.
But yeah, after that, it was just a personality. It was fun to be around everybody, playing cards, talking, and doing everything. And it's just like, oh, we were friends first. And then it was like, so what do you do? What are your goals in life? So yeah.
What's your major?
Right. And that was another thing. He was goal oriented. Sometimes people become career students.
Yeah.
No, like, what are you planning on doing? What does your focus in life look like? What's your future? And just talking and like, oh, I can see where this can go.
Right.
Oh yeah. That's
Hey,
all.
that's dope though. I've never heard the said engineer story. I just remember one day, boom, y'all were together, and then boom, y'all had kids, and then boom,
Yep. I
y'all
was
kids.
19.
You were 19.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow, Zer.
Man, that's why we got to get said on here. We got to get said on here. We got to get said to tell this
That's why I
side of the
did that.
story.
That's why I did
We
that.
gotta
That's
get
why I
the
did it.
follow-up.
That's why I did it.
I'm gonna hit said
Well,
up.
I'll give you the intro. He said at tryouts, he was like, "That's gonna be my girlfriend right there."
Hey, what trials? J-Sette trials?
When I auditioned, didn't even know
I want to hear his story. I want to hear his
anything.
side of the story.
He said, "That's gonna be my girlfriend right there."
Who he said that to?
He said it to Jay.
Jay Levy.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out
Okay.
Jay Levy.
Did you confirm that with Jay Levy?
Yeah, they were at tryouts standing there because they in the same section.
Play saxophone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saxophone.
Standing next to each other. Yeah. And talking about the newbies that was coming through, everybody doing their body cuts and stuff. And so yeah, he said that's gonna be my girl.
We don't do body cuts no more. We don't know.
Oh. We don't.
We don't do body cuts no more.
Yeah, we
don't. We dealt with this. Yes, we do. Hey, that's. I didn't know that. D, did you know any? Did you know any of that? Any of that kind of that story? That the whole
Kind of. Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of knew.
I'm the one, and Toby and I are in the dark.
Now I didn't know about. I didn't know. Knew that she was gonna be that Jenear was gonna be his girlfriend. I wonder what Jay said.
Yeah, we're gonna find that out.
That would be a good one.
All right, what did Jay?
We're gonna find that out.
Oh, God, I want to know. Okay, that's wow. That's funny.
WWJS. What did Jay say?
What did Jay say?
What did Jay say?
So that's cool. A boom love story right there. So that's crazy how we weave that in really quickly.
Coming up next, part 2. Check the description for the link.